Do you ever get the feeling that your phone might just know you a little too well? It's almost like you're being watched. It always starts small. You're thinking about getting new kicks and suddenly your Instagram is full of shoe ads. Or you probably mentioned traveling somewhere that one time with that one friend, and the first video you see on TikTok is an Airbnb ad listing in that exact location. You get that right. I mean, I can't be the only one. What most people don't know is you give them all the information they need, or rather, you don't even have a choice. You see, we live in a world where almost every aspect of our life depends on the internet. From banking to shopping, from food to fitness, there's an app for literally everything. And I mean literally everything. And with every app we install, we're sharing pieces of our lives without us even realizing it. Remember those app agreements you clicked accept without even reading through it properly? And this is not even me coming for you, because I'm very much guilty of that too. That tiny click is all the app needs. Look for the line that has something to do with third-party SDKs and so on. What that is basically a green light for outside companies to be able to shadow you across apps without you even knowing it. iPhone even comes with something called IDFA, which is literally designed to track and profile you. The results, every tab, scroll and search you've made on these digital devices shape what you see and very possibly the decisions you think you make freely. Which brings me to the question, can one truly be autonomous in a society where nothing you do goes unwatched? Some believe we are approaching a world of surveillance capitalism, where big tech companies or whoever controls them gradually takes control of our lives, steals our freedom to decide for ourselves, and slowly chips away at democracy without us even knowing it. It might sound like a bunch of conspiracy theory, but I truly believe that digital privacy isn't about hiding stuff, but being able to live, think, and decide in a world without constant surveillance. That's the kind of freedom a blockchain world could offer. You see, back in the 1990s, there was this group of people they used to call the Zypherpunks, and just like me, they believed digital privacy wasn't a luxury. It should have been a basic human right. They wanted freedom on the internet, real freedom, so they started experimenting with digital cash, cryptography, and any other method they could find to escape centralized control. More people picked up the idea over the years. Folks kept trying to revive it, but nothing really hit. Not until everything came crashing down in 2008. Banks had been handing out risky home loans, and when people couldn't pay them back, the whole financial system folded in on itself, and suddenly the world was ready. It had created the perfect opening for a new kind of money, one without the middlemen. And as history would have it, on January 3rd, 2009, Satoshi mined the very first Bitcoin block, beginning the blockchain era we know today. Block by block, the ecosystem grew and something became clearer. This couldn't just be an internet money experiment anymore. If blockchain was ever going to become the next iteration of the web, it had to do everything the old web could do and even better. So chains started expanding the possibilities. DePIN, DeFi, gaming, whole worlds built on chain. But even as the technology evolved, one core purpose stayed at the center of it all: decentralization. You see, blockchain privacy works differently from what we knew in Web 2. Instead of giving apps your real name, email, or any other personal information, you show up with a wallet address, which is basically the only digital identity you will need. Also, there's something called a ZK proof, which is basically a way to prove anything is true without revealing the actual information. Add the use of multi-sig wallets, stronger smart contract security, ecosystem upgrades, and top privacy projects like Archeum pouring resources into new privacy solutions, and you start to see a system slowly reshaping itself into a privacy-first internet. Is blockchain technology perfect? But right now, it's the closest thing we have to real digital privacy in a world that watches everything. Every day, builders chip away at the gaps, fixing the parts closest to the user, step by step, layer by layer, because no matter the chain, the goal stays the same: privacy first, sovereignty follows.